Right, Ruben, I'll start then. Let's talk about what happened last time out with those two late goals. How are you feeling? How's everybody feeling after winning with two such late goals as you did at Chesterfield?
Yeah, everybody's feeling great. It was a good win after a disappointing draw on Tuesday, so everybody was happy about it. And of course, we worked hard, and we still believe that we could do something. So I think everybody's happy, and like Kyle said last day, like the momentum to keep it up for tomorrow game.
It's interesting watching you score that goal. You seem to look around and
Yeah.
be surprised that
Yeah,
nobody else was jumping with you for the header.
I saw the replay, and how can I be that free? Like I didn't even jump, so I had all the time, and I was looking around if I had to jump or not. So it wasn't necessary. So it was nice that they let me score.
Yeah, we're still quite a long way out though. You put a lot of power into that header.
Yeah, yeah. And at first it was going to the post, but then it I don't know, with the wind it went in. So I was lucky there. So yeah.
And then you had a hand in the winning goal as well. Great ball in. How pleased were you with that?
I was pleased because first of all I wasn't gonna take the free kick because normally Callum takes it, and then he went to me and he said come because his groin was a little hurt, so I said yeah okay, and then I put the ball, and yeah, I'm happy that Cal was in the right place at the right time, so yeah, it was alright.
What does that do for a team? When you've conceded late in the way that you did at Halifax, then you go there and score two late goals. What does that do for the mood in a team?
I think it does a lot. Also, like going up next matches, that we still always have to believe because this is a sign and something that we have in mind that even if we are playing not good or if we are behind, we still have the quality to change the game that quick. So it's a good thing to go for the next games.
And I know it's still only early in the season, and you've still only played 8 games, I think, in the league because
Yeah.
of one reason and another. But if you win those games in hand, you're very quickly at the very top end of the table. Will that make a difference just for you to be able to look at the table and say, we are where we should be now?
I don't. At the moment, I don't think we are where we should be because we lost too many games or because of set pieces, and I think we tried to work on that. And if we if everybody works hard on that, then I think we will be at the place where we should be. So that's I think the top three, top four, and then from there we can see what we can bring.
And generally speaking, for you, how are you finding life at Notts this season? How are you settling?
I'm settling good. I'm for you people know him as Richard Brindley. I call him Brins. I'm living with him. He is taking good care of me, and yeah, I'm good with Enzo and Elijah, the Dutch people, Belgium. So yeah, Nottingham is alright. In the beginning, it was nice because I went out sometimes. I went to the city, explore, and but now because of the lockdown, you stay inside. Yeah, it's a bit boring, but it will get better.
Well, it's kind of my point. It's interesting that you move country and then you're unable to move around. You're unable, I guess, to travel and see family and friends or have anybody over. That must be really tough.
It is tough, yeah, because I'm a family guy, so I miss my parents, my brothers. So it is tough, but yeah, I get we chat all the time on WhatsApp, and I call my mother sometimes, and so yeah, we still stay in contact, but not like face to face. So, but it's all right. It's doable.
And what about getting used to the football in this division? How different is it to what you've experienced before?
Yeah, it's different because what they expect you to do now is think more defendingly than attacking, and I'm always that attacking player. Try to so yeah, I had to adapt the game a bit, work harder. Um, so yeah, it's different. Yeah, the defending style is a bit harder, but it's all right. It's getting there.
Was it always for you the ambition to come to England one way or another?
Not just England, but yeah, England has a nice competition. Always, everybody knows about English football, but at least outside the Netherlands, it was a dream. So yeah, I'm happy to fulfill that.
Good man, Ruben. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Yes, Jake.
Cool. Hi there, Ruben. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Good stuff. Yeah, very well, thank you. Yeah, just a few follow-up questions based on what on David's asked, really. But yeah, just to go back to that win against Chesterfield last weekend. What was that like to be at the heart of that comeback, especially against Notts County's rivals as well?
It was nice. Yeah, I spoke to Enzio before the game because he said like, "Oh, normally this I don't know because I don't know the feeling about a derby because I'm not from England and Notts County." So he said like last year the stadium was full. The away fans wasn't that side, so the side where we scored our 2 goals. So it was unfortunate that they couldn't celebrate with us, but to be important for the team was really nice. And after the game, everybody like came to me and thanked me and all that. So it was really nice. It boosted up my confidence, and I needed that a little bit because I have been a bit rough lately. So I'm happy to get appreciation from the staff and from the team.
Great stuff. And yeah, I was going to ask, how have you found your own personal start to the season in terms of just you?
Yeah, it was. I think I started good against the Harrogate game, where unfortunately Jim O'Brien got injured, so it was my chance to play. I think I started well along that line. I didn't start against Dover and been some, so I was a bit down, but still working hard. And then I think the Barnet game, I was the first time I played. I think I played good, so I've been playing well, but not like. The constancy must be a bit higher because the first half I've been playing well, and then the second half I dropped a little bit, so I was quite invincible on the pitches. So, and I don't know why it is, but it just happened. So I just try to play good like 90 minutes, or at least be important for the team. So that's why it's been going good. 2 goals and 1 assist is always nice to have in the bag.
Absolutely, and from a player's point of view, it's been very much kind of like a stop-start season. There's been some fixtures postponed. Of course, there was a run where a few Notts players had contracted COVID. How have you managed to kind of like come through that, and what's it been like to manage to cope with that?
How did I manage to come through it? Yeah, we got a week off from the gaffer because it was too dangerous to go back to the stadium. But like it wasn't difficult for me because we have in the apartments we have all the facilities to like at least do a work. So it wasn't difficult. So I just did my work at home. FIFA, I don't know if you heard it, but FIFA 21 is out. So I have been playing FIFA 21 a lot. So time went by fast. But just it's different to run at a treadmill than to run with the team and the staff and the player, because it's always nice to be around the team. The vibe is good, so I missed it, but I think we came back good, strong.
Great stuff. I'm interested to pick up something you mentioned there. Are you a good FIFA player? Who's your go-to team?
I play Ultimate Team. I don't know if you heard about it. It's like you pick your own team. You have to buy coins and all that, but I haven't been playing good lately, to be honest. But I will get that maybe one day.
Get opening them packs. I'm sure you'll get some.
Yes, I'm opening a lot. Yeah.
And you said before, kind of like restrictions and lockdown came in, that you've been exploring the city as well. Where have been some of your favourite places around Nottingham?
Around Nottingham, like I've been to Nando's with Callum, and because it's like a thing for him. Before every game, he went to Nando's. And I'm good with Callum Roberts, so he invited me sometimes. We went with Regan Booty from last year, but he's still here. What did I do else? Yeah, Coco Tang, I don't know if you heard about it. Went to Coco Tang. I've been to Hooters, because in the Netherlands we don't have Hooters, so it's nice to see. I went to the place called Shooters. So like you have the playing thing and billiard and pooling. So I've been out, yeah. I like to go out, so I've been exploring the city, yeah.
I can imagine the games at Shooters got quite competitive.
Yeah, it was quite competitive. It was the first time I played the throwing the thing, from the 3, 2, 1 and the 4. It was the first time I played. I wasn't good at it, but it was nice, competitive. Yeah, it was a good game.
Practice makes perfect, like
exactly,
you say.
Exactly.
And just with the Nando's as well, is that a little pre-match ritual that Cal Roberts has?
I think so. Yeah, I think he told me that. Yeah, I don't know why, but I like Nando's, so I don't mind going, but. I think it's his go-to before a game, yeah.
Great stuff, and like you say, you're close to Cal Roberts. What's this team like to be a part of?
What, Cal Roberts, or what do you mean?
So just like the connections you've built
Oh!
with teammates, it sounds like you're good friends with quite a few players. What's that like, and how have you been welcomed into the squad?
Oh yeah. Well, from the get go, like the first day, everybody is nice. I think in general English people are very like kind and friendly, so that's been really easy. And you got a lot of young lads here, so Jimmy Knowles, Tiernan Brooks, the new guy Wolfie, Jake Reeves is very open. Jakes, I can name everybody up, but yeah, it's been really easy to get a connection with somebody. We went. Uh, Unfortunately, we didn't went out like with a team. I think that gets another kind of connection because outside football you get to meet each other. But everybody's been nice to me, and it's going well. So no problem for that.
And just with matters on the pitch, of course, we found out that Notts fans can't quite come back in to watch you guys yet. How frustrating is it?
Yeah, I just heard
that.
I just heard
Yeah.
Nottingham is in tier 3. So also when the lockdown's over, they can't come. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I never played in a stadium with that many people, so for me it's really unfortunate. But it's just unfortunate that they can't live the moment with us. So not especially much for us, but for them. So yeah, it's a bad thing.
And like you say, I bet you can't wait to have them back in to play in front of a full Meadow Lane as well.
Yeah, I can't wait because I've seen some footages of last year, and I just want to be there. I just want to be part of that moment, you know. So yeah, I can't wait now.
Great stuff. And just finally, of course, it's Wealdstone tomorrow night. What do you know about them, and what can we expect from them?
We have trained. I don't know if I can say that, but yeah, we have trained because they have wing backs very high and they scored a lot. So they had 22 goals scored, 23 goals conceded. So I think if we do our defending thing well, then we have a lot of chance because in the counter attack we have a lot of good attacking quality with Kyle Wooden, Elijah, Enzo, Callum Roberts, Wes Thomas, and all that. We have a lot of good attacking quality, and I think we can hurt him in the counter attack. Yeah, so that's the only thing I know about them. That they have.
No.
The players are very high. That's what I know, and they play good football in the back. So yeah.
Cool. No, that's amazing. That's perfect. Thanks so much for your time, and wish you best luck for tomorrow.
Thank you, Jake.
buddy. Thanks.
Hi, Ruben. Only a couple of questions from me, to be fair. You mentioned obviously it's a shame that Nottingham won't have any, or Notts County rather, won't have any fans in the stadium. But of course, some of the stadiums that you go to over the next few weeks and months will have fans. Obviously, you know, you've got Kings Lynn, for example, on Boxing Day away, which could have up to 2,000 people there. But obviously not all of those fans will be cheering for you, as it were. So how are you going to be able to take the atmosphere and use it to your benefit, even though there aren't any fans of your team there?
How do we? Yeah, just I think that some players play better under pressure. Like hate makes you stronger. It's cliche, but I think I am a player that under pressure, when the fans are like booing or anything, then I think it makes me play better because I want to silence them. So I think it's not a bad thing. And if they play bad, they start booing their own players and they get their heads down. So I think we can profit about it. So, but it's unfortunate, that our fans can come to see us. So yeah.
And just the last question from me. Jake mentioned Jake and yourself both mentioned FIFA. Is the aim for you to get onto FIFA in a Notts County shirt? Is that the aim for you?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that they didn't promote last year because we will be in League 2 and League 2 is in FIFA. So that will be a nice thing. But let's hope next year then.